Brendan Donovan.
Right fielder, Brendan Donovan.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Fan makes the grab, one away. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Win at first, one gone. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And Wilson down on strikes. So now it's Nolan Arenado. The 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit. Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And now it's even up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's outside. Nolan Gorman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Nolan Gorman. And that is downstairs. 2-1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Two on, two outs. Ground ball, left side, down the line, and it's foul. Two outs. In the air, right field. He's got it, and that's the third out. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at PNC Park, And on the hill, the big righty, Eric Fetty.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Pirates lineup now. It features a great veteran presence, Andrew McCutchen.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
In the air on the infield, Gorman. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Batting third, right fielder,
Brian Reynolds here. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one missed. 2 out, space is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Gonzalez. Now move to first.
Oh, hey.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score.
Well done, drives in the run. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, all set for the start of the inning. And now the rookie second baseman, Thomas Sajazi. Ground ball right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Pedro Pajes, the next to hit. That one outside, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Sajazi gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
And stepping in is the speedy Victor Scott. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Throw to second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
And he lays down a bunt. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Ball outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Man on second, 2 down. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Chase Sugar gives way. Not what they were hoping for from the opener, so we'll see a new arm on the mound when we get back. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Paul Skeens.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Strike 3. Skeens sends them packing. So it's 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now batting Key Brian Hayes.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Contreras gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Tommy Pham. One out, bases empty. That's in there, and the count is 2-2.
2-2.
Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. Here's Joey Bart now. 2 down, nobody on. That one drifts inside. Center field. Corrals it, and the inning is over. Top half of the third inning. Now the left fielder, Alec Burleson.
Leading off for St. Louis, left fielder Alec Burleson.
Upstairs. Action in the pen down there. Genesis Cabrera, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Ferguson, the power lefty, up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
Count's full.
mph, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. Burleson aboard here at first with nobody out. And foul ball. Inside, almost got him. Caught him looking for the K. Here's Nolan Arenado. Next offering is fouled back. Good job to fight that one off. Man at first, one away. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. And that's outside, and that's ball 2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Second baseman, Thomas Sajazi.
Now it's the second baseman, Thomas Sajazi. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Two aboard, 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. The other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So the Cards strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back. Here's the veteran shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Line drive, that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Eric Fetty is done. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Left-hander out of the bullpen, John King.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Back to the top of the order now. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Contreras. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's McCutchen. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Kiner-Falefa, the runner at second with 1 away. Liner caught at second.
That at-bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now it's the right fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Boog, here's someone that loves playing at home, and who can blame him? His numbers are historically better, and he's already 1 for 1 out of the chute.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and it stays fair. Runner around third. He'll score easily. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Really important at-bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Now, Nick Gonzalez. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Caleb Ferguson.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Here's the catcher to hit, Pedro Pajes. That's to third. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Yohel Pozo.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Next pitch misses way outside. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Cruz heads towards it. He makes the grab, and that is that. We go to the bottom of the fourth. All even, 2 apiece.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Number 49.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Garrett Hampson into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center.
Number 13.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit.
Leading off to the Pirates, center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And fouled off. And a swing and a miss. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting.
So up next, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That's to third. Has some trouble with it. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get an out on the play. Substitution now at first base. And on a pinch run for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo. Jose Fermin. And he'll be the injury replacement, taking over third. Up next for the Pirates, Tommy Pham.
Number 15. Jose Fermin.
The 1-1.
That's in. Ball.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Phil Maton up and loosening in the pen. Gray getting loose as well. Triolo leads off first with 1 away. The next offering misses, and the count is filled up.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. He goes down looking. This is Joey Bart.
Now batting, catcher, Joey Bart.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching
So they turn to their
for the Pirates.
closer, John Perkins, on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
That's off the mark. 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Got him swinging. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Just missed.
Ball.
Wilson Contreras
3-1.
in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked him, and that keeps things going.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, first
Go
base,
ahead run on
Wilson
base,
Contreras.
and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for
Back
St.
now to
Louis.
start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Sonny Gray.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
The shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get
1-2
me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And a swing and a miss. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Horwitz.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Outside
Nope,
low.
ball.
Now 2 balls and a strike. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Trying to send this to extra innings. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. Back here in Pittsburgh, new inning getting started. And here is Jose Fermin. Man at second. And the count 1-2. Got him! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Thomas Sajazi next up for the Cardinals. Just missed. Pedro Pajes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings.
Right through there for a strike. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Now it's going to be Pedro Pajes. Pitch misses there. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Strike on the inside corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
In the dirt. But no advance from the runners. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And here in extra innings. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. John Perkins out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Andrew Heaney.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Ball to strike. The pitch.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Missed inside with the curve. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one out to right. Reaching, try, but it falls in. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So bases loaded with one away. And now the right fielder, Brendan Donovan. Next offering is in for a strike. Sajazi at third. Pajes on second. Hampson at first. One gone. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He'll circle the bases. His 7th home run of the season. And they boost their lead. It's 7-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
One down. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. He swings and fouls one off. Still only one out here in the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Andrew Heaney won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. On the mound now for the Pirates, number 47. He's into the game with the bases empty. Two down, bases empty, and the batter now, Alec Burleson. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 3. Two outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
You got a full count.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
So 2 down, and now here is Wilson Contreras. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In the air, right field. Reynolds gets under it. He's got it, and that'll do it. So big inning gets some 5 runs on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Pirates 2. Bottom of the 6th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Next pitch
Yo, that's
misses.
up.
Ball 2.
You know, these Pirates, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
To the right side. And that one handled. Slings to first. One up, one down.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one down the line. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates.
Last chance now for the Pirates. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. They're down to their final strike.
2-2's the count.
Gray is just 1 strike away.
That's
And
the
now
ball.
it's 3-2.
Count's full.
McCutchen at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. 7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton.